last kings of Earth. The dinosaur story you don't know. The beginning of a dynasty. Swift. In the dawn of the Jurassic period, when dinosaurs were just beginning to rule the world, there were no giant Tyrannosaurs or mighty Spinosaurus yet. There were those who stood at the origins of this great dynasty. The first of them is Swift, a nimble and graceful Coelophysis. He wasn't tall, no more than 3 meters in length, but his strength was in his speed and collective intelligence. We see him and his kin, a true pack, moving across the dry terrain. They are the embodiment of cunning and a collective mind. Swift and his pack track down their prey, small but fast lizards. Their tactic is not brute force, but coordinated teamwork. They surround the victim, using their speed to give it no chance of escape. Swift is the leader of the pack. He gives the signal, and they all rush into attack together. The hunt ends in a matter of seconds, and the whole pack satisfies its hunger. But the world is changing, and the Coelophysis, although they hunt successfully, are giving way to new, stronger species. Their era is coming to an end, but they pass on their tactics and their blood to new generations. The new era. The dominance of the Allosaurus. At the dawn of the Mesozoic era, when the Earth was completely different, the world was ruled not by the Tyrannosaurus, but by its great descendant, the Allosaurus. In a world where the land was a single supercontinent, he was a king whose reign lasted for millions of years. We will tell the story not of blood bonds, but of a dynasty, of a lineage that has passed through the ages. They are brothers by blood, not by flesh. Theropod brothers. Our next hero is Claw, the fiercest of his kind. His body, the length of 3 cars, was built for killing. Unlike the massive Tyrannosaurus, his jaws were weaker, but his skull was like an axe. With one sharp head movement, he could tear flesh and crush bones. His hunting grounds were vast, and his power was indisputable. We see him gracefully, almost elegantly, bypassing a herd of long-necked sauropods. He does not attack head-on. He uses the tactic of a hidden predator, waiting for the moment when one of the giants separates from the group. Claw's hunt is a spectacle, a true dance. He follows his prey for hours, his yellow eyes burning, and his heartbeat quickens. He finds his victim, a young diplodocus that has strayed from the herd. His attack is lightning fast. He sinks into its hind legs, using his strength and weight. The diplodocus falls to the ground with a crash, but it still has the strength to fight back. Claw dodges its enormous tail, understanding that he needs to finish it quickly. He delivers his final blow, using his powerful jaws. A few seconds later, the prey lies on the ground. His prey. But the world is changing. The continent is beginning to break apart. The climate becomes humid and cool. Some species become extinct, others evolve. The era ruled by Claw is coming to an end, but it doesn't disappear without a trace. On its ruins, new, even more powerful predators are born. The new era, the heir of the Allosaurus. In the world that emerged after the continent split, the most powerful predator became the Tyrannosaurus. This was not just a dinosaur, it was a symbol of a new world, a world of mercilessness and cruelty. He was created for dominance. His enormous size, his incredible strength, and his intimidating appearance, all of this made him a king. His name is Tarbo, and he is the next brother in our dynasty. Tarbo is a killing machine. His jaws, capable of crushing bones into dust, were the most fearsome weapon on the planet. He was not as graceful as Claw, but his strength was incomparable. He could attack head-on, knocking even the largest herbivore off its feet. We see him calmly walking through the valley. His huge steps shake the ground. This is not just a predator, it is a force of nature. Tarbo comes face to face with a herd of Triceratops. This is not easy prey. This is a battle of titans, a battle between the two most powerful creatures of their time. He chooses the largest bull and lunges at it, using his strength. The bull responds, attacking with its horns. The duel begins. Tarbo understands that he cannot afford to be injured. He uses his tactics. He waits, and when the bull tires, he delivers the decisive blow. With a crash, the Triceratops falls to the ground. The blood on its body is a symbol of his victory. He is the king, and this is his territory. The next brother, Thunderous. In the vast expanses of Africa, in a world ruled by mighty rivers and swamps, a different king ruled. Thunderous, a huge Carcharodontosaurus, was the embodiment of speed and fury. His name meant shark lizard, and it was fully justified. His teeth were sharp as blades, capable of easily cutting flesh. He did not rely on the force of impact like Tarbo, but preferred lightning-fast, deep cuts. His hunt is a bloody art, where precision and speed are paramount. We see him, like a surgeon, attacking a herd of sauropods, inflicting numerous wounds from which they bleed out. The water monster, Spike. But somewhere far away on the other side of the continent, a new species of predator begins its expansion. This is not just a predator. This is a semi-aquatic monster, Spinosaurus. He is the next brother in our dynasty. His name is Spike. Spike is the largest predator that ever lived on Earth. But his strength is in the water. His body, built for swimming, his huge sail on his back, his long and narrow skull with crocodile-like teeth. All of this makes him the ideal hunter of fish. Spike and Thunderous, two kings, meet face to face. It's a battle of titans, a battle on land and in water. Thunderous attacks first, using his speed and sharp teeth. Spike uses his tactics. He feigns death, and then, when Thunderous gets close, he attacks. His long and thin jaws, like a crocodile's, sink into the enemy's flesh. They fight, but in the end, Spike wins. He is the king of his territory, and no one can stand against him. The last brother, Blade. At the sunset of the dinosaur era, another brother appeared who personified not strength, but intellect. This was the Velociraptor. Blade is the leader of his pack, small compared to his kin, but incredibly intelligent. His strength is in his collective intelligence and coordinated teamwork. His pack is a perfect team where everyone knows their role. They do not attack head-on, but use cunning and tactics to defeat even the largest herbivore. Blade and his pack are hunting a herd of ornithomimus. This is not just a chase, it's a strategy. They split into two groups. One distracts, the other attacks. They use their sharp claws and teeth to deliver quick, deadly blows. Blade is the brain of the operation. He commands his pack. Their hunt is an art form where every move is thought out in detail. The final blow, the end of the dynasty. But the world changes again. The relentless force of the elements puts them in front of the final test. Not volcanoes and not earthquakes, but a much more terrifying force. A comet. It flies toward the Earth, and no one can stand against it. We see chaos reigning on Earth. The dinosaurs run. They try to hide, but you can't run from a comet. Tarbo, in his pursuit of prey, encounters this chaos. He tries to protect his territory, but it's useless. He fights with his strength, but it is powerless. Spike, in his river, tries to save himself, but even the water cannot protect him. Thunderous and Blade, each in their own territory, try to find shelter, but you cannot hide from a comet. An explosion, and everything disappears. The kings who ruled the world have vanished. The dynasty of theropods, which lasted for millions of years, has come to an end. They were the most powerful predators, but they could not stand against their fate. Their era has ended. But their story remains, as a reminder that even the most powerful creatures can fall. They are the brothers who lived and ruled, each in their own time. They are the kings who will never return.